Alright, let's talk about Jamaica. When you hear that name, what comes to mind? Maybe you're thinking of pristine white sand beaches, crystal clear turquoise water, maybe a certain legendary musician with incredible hair, and an even more incredible message of peace and love. And you wouldn't be wrong. That's definitely part of the picture. But what if I told you that the Jamaica you think you know is just the cover of a much thicker book? What if I told you that beyond the postcard image, there's a place brimming with surprises that will completely change the way you see this island nation? It's a place where every corner has a story, every flavor has a history, and every beat has a soul. I'm going to share 3 big surprises with you today. These aren't just fun facts. These are the keys to understanding what makes Jamaica truly special. We're going to go on a journey that will take us far beyond the tourist trails. We'll dive deep into the island's rhythm, exploring how its music became a global force for change. We'll get a taste of its incredible food, which is so much more than just jerk chicken. It's a culinary story cooked over centuries. And we'll explore its breathtaking nature and meet the resilient people who are the true heart of this incredible island. This isn't just a travel guide, it's an invitation to look closer. This journey matters because Jamaica's influence is massive. It's a tiny island with a giant global footprint. Think about it. The music you listen to, the words you use, even the way people around the world think about freedom and resistance, Jamaica has touched all of it. This small nation has consistently punched way above its weight on the world stage, exporting culture that has shaped generations. It's a story of resilience, creativity, and an unbreakable spirit. Understanding Jamaica is about understanding how a small place can have such a powerful voice. A voice that sings, shouts, and inspires. So, get comfortable. Maybe grab a snack, though I promise it won't be as good as what we're about to discuss. By the end of our time together, you'll have a brand new appreciation for this Caribbean jewel. You'll understand that the vibe you hear so much about isn't just about relaxing on a beach. It's a complex, beautiful, and powerful energy woven from history, struggle, and joy. You'll see why Jamaica is more than just a destination. It's a feeling, a rhythm, and an experience that stays with you long after you've left. Let's get into it. So, what's on the travel itinerary today? We're going to explore Jamaica through 3 main lenses. First, we'll listen. We'll tune into the island's heartbeat. Its music, from the revolutionary sounds of reggae, the raw energy of dancehall, the foundational beats of ska, dub. We'll uncover how this music wasn't just made for dancing. It was forged in the fires of history as a tool for protest, a message of hope, and a celebration of life itself. It's the island's soul, broadcast to the world. We're going to find out what makes it so powerful and so infectious. You'll see it's more than just a soundtrack for a vacation. Next, we're going to eat. Oh yes, we're going to talk about food. And I mean really talk about it. We're moving past the surface level stuff. We'll explore the rich, complex flavors of Jamaican cuisine. We'll talk about the fiery perfection of jerk, the surprising delight of ackee and saltfish, and the comforting warmth of a perfectly made patty. But more than that, we'll uncover the stories behind these dishes. We'll learn how centuries of African, Spanish, British, and indigenous influences all simmer together in one pot. It's history served on a plate, and every bite tells a tale. And finally, we'll wander. We'll venture into the island's stunning natural landscapes. Lush green mountains that seem to touch the sky. Hidden waterfalls cascading into cool blue pools, and rivers that wind their way through dense rainforests. But this part of our journey isn't just about the scenery. It's about the people whose lives are intertwined with this land. We'll touch upon the island's history, from its first inhabitants to the harsh realities of colonization and the triumphant road to independence. It's a story that has forged a people of incredible strength, warmth, and resilience. By the time we're done, I promise you this: you will see Jamaica in a whole new light. You'll understand that its real magic isn't just in its beautiful beaches, but in the powerful mix of its culture, its history, and its people. You'll feel invited, not just to visit, but to connect with the island on a deeper level. you'll get what makes Jamaica so special, so influential, and so loved around the world. So, stick around, because the journey starts now. And trust me, Jamaica is full of surprises. And if you enjoy discovering the hidden sides of incredible places, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we have a lot more to explore together. Okay, let's start with the first big surprise: the music. When you think of Jamaican music, you probably think of one man, Bob Marley. And you're right, he's a giant, a global icon. But his music didn't just appear out of thin air. It grew from something deep within the soil of Jamaica itself. The music here isn't just background noise for a party, it's the island's circulatory system. It's the constant, thumping heartbeat you can feel everywhere, from the roaring sound systems on a Kingston Street corner, to the gentle strum of a guitar on a quiet porch in the hills. It's the first thing you hear and the last thing you forget. It's a living, breathing entity that tells the story of the people. This rhythm is born from a history of struggle and a spirit of defiance. The roots of Jamaican music run deep, tangled with the legacy of Africa. The enslaved peoples brought their drums, their rhythms, and their traditions with them. These were not just instruments. They were lifelines. They were a way to communicate, to preserve their culture, and to express a longing for freedom when their voices were silenced. Over centuries, these African rhythms blended with European folk tunes and Caribbean influences, creating a unique musical soup. Imagine walking down a street in Trenchtown in the 60s. The air is thick with ambition and the smell of cooking food. From a nearby yard, you hear a new sound. It's not quite the fast-paced American R&B that's been popular, and it's not the slower, folkier mento music of the countryside. It's something in between. The bass line is heavy, dominant, and the guitar hits on the offbeat, creating this infectious, laid-back groove. This was the birth of reggae. It was the sound of a newly independent nation finding its voice. It was cool, it was confident, and it was unapologetically Jamaican. It was the sound of a people taking control of their own narrative. So, when we talk about Jamaican music, we're talking about something profound. We're not just talking about songs, we're talking about a sonic history book. Every beat carries a memory, every lyric holds a lesson. It's the story of survival, of turning pain into power, and of creating joy in the face of hardship. This music is the island's soul made audible. It's the reason why, no matter where you are in the world, when you hear that one-drop rhythm, you are instantly transported to this small but mighty island. The music is more than just entertainment. It's the very spirit of Jamaica, broadcast for all to hear. Alright, let's move on to our second big surprise, and this one you can taste. We're talking about Jamaican food. Now, if you think Jamaican cuisine is just about jerk chicken from a beachside grill, you're in for a delicious shock. That's like saying Italian food is just spaghetti. The food here is a vibrant, complex, and deeply flavorful story of the island itself. Every dish is a history lesson, a map of migration, and a testament to the ingenuity of its people. To eat in Jamaica is to taste the blend of cultures that have washed upon its shores over centuries, each leaving behind a unique ingredient, a cooking technique, or a flavor profile that makes the food here unlike anything else in the world. The story of Jamaican food begins with the island's first inhabitants, the indigenous Taino people. They gave the world barbecue. Then came the Spanish, who brought with them citrus fruits like oranges and limes, essential for marinades. They were followed by the British, who introduced a love for savory pastries, which evolved into the iconic Jamaican patty. But the most significant culinary influence came from the enslaved Africans, who brought with them not just ingredients like okra and callaloo, but also their rich cooking traditions, and an incredible ability to create sublime flavors from humble provisions. Later, indentured laborers from East India and China arrived, adding another incredible layer to the island's culinary tapestry. The Indians brought their curries, which were adapted to local tastes to become the famous Jamaican curried goat. They also introduced roti, The Chinese brought their techniques for stir-frying and their love for soy sauce, which found its way into countless local dishes. This incredible melting pot of influences, Taino, Spanish, African, British, Indian, and Chinese, all simmered together under the Caribbean sun, creating a cuisine that is both globally inspired and fiercely, proudly local. So when you sit down to a plate of ackee and saltfish, Jamaica's national dish, you are tasting this history directly. The ackee fruit was brought from West Africa, while the salted cod was introduced as a cheap, long-lasting protein to feed the enslaved population. The genius of Jamaican cooks was to combine these two seemingly disparate ingredients, sautéing them with onions, tomatoes, and fiery Scotch bonnet peppers to create something truly extraordinary. It's a dish born from hardship but transformed into a symbol of national pride. This is the magic of Jamaican food. It's history you can eat, a story of survival and creativity told in every single delicious bite. Alright, we've listened to the rhythm, we've tasted the history. Now for our third and final surprise, we need to look around. We need to explore the land. Meet the people who call it home. When you picture Jamaica's nature, you're thinking of postcard beaches. And yes, the coastline is stunning. 7 Mile Beach in Negril, world famous. Sand like powdered sugar. Water a blue you thought only existed in screensavers. But here's the surprise. The beaches are just the beginning. They're the fringe on a rich, green, diverse, natural tapestry. Turn your back to the sea. Look inland, look up. Mountain ranges dominate the island. Most famously, the Blue Mountains. Rugged, dramatic peaks, often shrouded in mystical blue mist. A different world from the sun-drenched coast. Cool, lush, quiet. Air smelling of damp earth and wild ginger. Home of the world's best coffee. Steep, terraced farms clinging to mountainsides. Breathtaking views. Profound tranquility. But the landscape doesn't just go up, it flows. Over 120 rivers crisscross the island. Waterfalls, swimming holes, hidden lagoons. Float down the Rio Grande on a bamboo raft. Historical note. A mode of transport originally used to carry bananas. And the variety, in a single day. Wake up in misty blue mountains, drive through lush fern gullies, explore dry cactus-studded South Coast plains, sunset over the Black River wetlands, spot crocodiles in the fading light. This diversity is Jamaica's hidden gem, more than a beach resort, a complex, dynamic natural world, full of adventure and discovery, waiting for anyone willing to look beyond the obvious. The real Jamaica is a land of mountains, rivers, and rainforests. Now, you can't talk about the land without talking about the people, and you can't understand the people without understanding their history. It's a story that is as dramatic and rugged as the island's landscape itself. It's a story of immense pain, but also of incredible strength. It begins with the Taino people, who lived here for centuries before Columbus arrived in 1494. Their peaceful existence was tragically cut short by Spanish colonization. The Spanish ruled for over 150 years, but it was the British capture of the island in 1655 that would change Jamaica forever. The British turned Jamaica into one of the world's most profitable colonies, and one of the most brutal sugar plantations everywhere. This wealth was built on the backs of hundreds of thousands of enslaved Africans. This period of slavery lasted for nearly 200 years and is a deep, painful scar on the island's soul. But it is also where the story of Jamaican resilience truly begins. From the very beginning, the enslaved people resisted. They fought back. They held on to their cultural traditions. They escaped into the mountains. They formed free communities as Maroons. A powerful symbol of defiance that still resonates today. The abolition of slavery in 1838 was a monumental turning point, but the struggle for true freedom was far from over. This long, hard road eventually led to Jamaica gaining its independence from Britain on August 6, 1962. It was a moment of immense pride and optimism, a chance for Jamaica to finally chart its own course and forge its own identity as a sovereign nation. The national motto, "Out of many, one people," was chosen to reflect the diverse heritage and hope for a unified future. This history is not just something you read about in books, it's a living presence in Jamaica. You feel it in the defiant spirit of the music. You see it in the strength and pride of the people. You hear it in the stories passed down through generations. This history of struggle has forged a people who are incredibly tough, resourceful, and fiercely independent. It has created a culture that knows how to find joy in the face of hardship, how to create beauty from pain, and how to stand up for itself. Understanding this difficult past is the key to understanding the unbreakable spirit of the Jamaican people today. So, here we are. We've taken a journey through the heart and soul of Jamaica, and I hope you've seen that this island is so much more than just a place to get a tan. We started with 3 big surprises, and it's time to bring them all together. The first was the music. We discovered that it's not just a soundtrack for a vacation. It is the island's living, breathing heartbeat. It's a story of resistance, a shout of freedom, and a rhythm that has influenced the entire planet. From the rebellious roots of reggae to the raw energy of dancehall, Jamaican music is a powerful testament to the creative spirit of its people. It's the sound of turning pain into power. It's a force that created entire genres, giving birth to the remix and laying the groundwork for hip-hop. Think about that for a second. A tiny island in the Caribbean Sea changed the way the whole world makes and listens to music. That's not just influence. That's a cultural superpower. Our second surprise was a journey for the senses into the world of Jamaican food. We learned the flavors are more than spice and heat. It's history served on a plate. Every dish tells a story. Jerk chicken, warm patty. It's a culinary map that charts arrivals. Taino, Spanish, British, Africans, Indians, Chinese. Each culture left a gift, an ingredient or a technique. Jamaican cooks blended them into something new, something uniquely Jamaican. A masterclass from humble beginnings. Ackee and saltfish, national dish, transformed into a national delicacy. Born from hardship, now a symbol of identity. Jerk, born in the mountains with escaped slaves, a flavor of rebellion and freedom, now on street corners worldwide. But it's also about connection. Sunday dinner, generations around one table. Offering food is an act of love, an invitation into the family. Food is the second key to understanding Jamaica. If music is the soul, food is the heart. Out of many, one people. Diverse elements blended. A flavor you don't just taste, you feel. Our third and final surprise took us beyond the beaches, into the green heart of the island, and, most importantly, to its people. We discovered a landscape of breathtaking diversity, misty peaks of the Blue Mountains, winding rivers, hidden waterfalls. This land is also the backdrop for a history of incredible struggle and ultimate triumph. The brutality of slavery, the fight for independence, the story of Jamaica is one of an unbreakable will. Let me leave you with one final image. Imagine you're walking down a small road in a rural village. An old woman is sitting on her veranda, watching the world go by. As you approach, you offer a polite good morning.
She doesn't just nod back. Her face breaks into a wide, genuine smile, the kind that reaches her eyes. And she says, "Good morning, my love. Walk good."
In that small moment, you feel it, that warmth. So, when we bring it all together, the music, the food, the nature, and the history, it all culminates in the people. They are the living, breathing embodiment of Jamaica's magic. They are the ones who create the rhythms, who cook the food with love, and who carry the stories of resilience in their hearts. The spirit of the island isn't some abstract concept. It's in the laughter of a child, the wisdom in an elder's eyes, and the warmth of a stranger's smile. The biggest surprise of all is that a place with such a painful history can be the source of so much joy. So, what have we learned? We've seen that Jamaica's special magic comes from a powerful mix. Creativity born from struggle, flavors born from history, resilience born from the land and its people. And if you've enjoyed diving deep into what makes a place truly unique, then I'd love for you to join our community. Go ahead and hit that like button and make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. We explore incredible places and stories like this all the time, and we'd be thrilled to have you along for the ride. I want to finish with an invitation. If you ever get the chance to visit Jamaica, go with an open heart and an open mind. Go beyond the all-inclusive walls. Take a trip into the mountains, stop at a roadside jerk stand, and have a conversation with the person cooking your food. Ask questions, listen to the stories, learn a few words of patois, move with respect and curiosity, and the island will open itself up to you in ways you can't even imagine. It will share its rhythm, its flavor, and its soul with you. Come and listen to the heartbeat of the island. Come and taste its history. Come and explore its hidden beauty. But most of all, come and meet the people who make it all so special. Jamaica will surprise you, it will challenge you, and I promise, it will leave a piece of its vibrant, resilient, and joyful spirit with you forever. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Walk good.